I'm going to try something different today. I'm going to put a lamp on here and see what it does, because just for fun, because I've got this, you can see the lamp right here, this one. I'm just going to take it out of shot and just shine it right in my face for fun, because I don't. Oh, look, just round. Look, I mean, that's the difference. Whoa, easy. Oh, okay, fine. Yeah, and then off. So if I just give it that, look at this. Wow. And then if I put this there, wow. Well, look at my whole face being lit up. I look very different. It's weird. Is it because of my hair? It's a bit because of my hair. So I don't know why. I look very different. But I don't know. I don't know. Hello, everyone. Welcome to DansDen Live number 19. That means that tomorrow is the 1 month anniversary of DansDen. And I can actually, what I might do, it's a big might, is go through the video. I could download all these videos and actually go through them and make like a compilation of best bits. That would be nice, and that'd be a good time. And then I'll be able to show everyone what I've been doing. I think that'd be fun. Let me see if that happens. Let's see if that takes place. Let's see if that transpires in some way, shape, or form. Look at this. On time with your dirty paws. Hello, mister. Hello. Are you going to be picked up? You won't be picked up until people are here to see you, because otherwise I'm picking you up for no reason. Also, again, you need to do a little routine on yourself there, buddy. There you go. Off you go. Begin. Oh, bless him. Welcome inside. That's the first time I think he's ever come in from outside and not meowed our faces off, because he does weird meows like when he comes inside, and I don't know why, because I've checked and I've gone outside with him and walked inside. He's come back inside. I told you this. He come back inside and then walk through the door and then like dart his way into the living room, and then he'll start meowing like crazy, like something's really wrong. And I'm like, what happened? Nothing's out there. There's nothing out there. Nothing chasing him anyway. Just clean your paws up, buddy. That would be great. That's all we ask. We don't want your dusty paws all over the bed. Okay. All right, then. So, yeah, tomorrow's a month anniversary, and I think it's nice to go through some of the best bits. I can certainly share some of my favorite parts. I think one of my favorite episodes was definitely when there were loads of people. There were like adults and students in the room all having a chat. That was really good fun. Really, really good time with that one. Then it was when I was getting sassed a lot. That was great. Oh, I loved it. Being bullied by you guys, really great. I loved it. I really loved being brought down a peg. It was wonderful. But no, that was nice. That was really fun. Then there were highlights when people who don't usually come in did come in and took part. And I think that's great, because I obviously don't get to see a lot of people nowadays. Like, yes, my partner's out at work, so I'm alone here. So when people pop up that don't usually pop up, my heart is warmed. The cockles of my heart are warmed by seeing those people. So that's also nice. Also kicking Veronica out accidentally. I'm not sorry. That was definitely a highlight there. But what I'll do is I'll probably go through the videos and have a look and see if there are some real good moments where, yeah, we had a really good time, and share those out. I do have my water here. This is actually, it's going to sound bad. This is yesterday's water. I didn't finish all the water I had last time. So, yeah, we'll see how long it lasts and see how it goes. But I can't have my purple bottle anymore, because that actually belonged to my partner, and she was like, I kind of want that back now. And I'm like, okay, it's yours, so I guess you're allowed to have that back. So yesterday's water we're drinking today instead. What's up, Ethan? How's it going, buddy? Good to see you. Cheers. Cheers to you, sir. Meme Lord, Meminator. Welcome back. I was just saying, tomorrow is the 1 month anniversary of DansDen, of doing this live every single weekday. So tomorrow will be the 20th episode of DansDen, and I was thinking I should do like a compilation video or something, download them and get them all put together. The cat is here, ready to be introduced to everyone again, obviously licking himself as usual. But how are you doing, man? How's things going with you? How's the last 24 hours been? Any highlights? Anything going on? I don't think you know this, by the way, but one of the rules is that you have some water. So whenever you drink, or whenever I drink, you drink. And it's a way that we stay hydrated. I know I say this every single time, but I always make sure that we're doing that, because it's important that we stay hydrated. But yeah, how's it going, man? How are things? Also, things look different today, because I've got a different light on me. I've got a light on me right here, because one thing I noticed, I'm going to like show you, is that's what it looks like with just this light on me. So I brought another light along just to put light on both sides of my face.
you know, both sides of my face. Things got worse. Oh, buddy. Oh, that sucks. Oh, it's a shame to hear. I'm all right, thank you. I'm okay. I am. Things are getting busier for me, which I want, which is good. So yeah, I'm becoming more productive. But things are getting worse. I mean, that really is a shame. That really is a shame. But I know that we're going to be catching up at 2 anyway, so we'll be sure to go through that and talk about that then. So yeah, just be here at 2 o'clock and we'll make sure we'll talk. But let's just see how much fun we can have now. Let's enjoy ourselves, you know, because it's just right now, it's just me and you right now. And this is it. This is where we are. This is what we're doing. So let's sink into it. Let's have a good conversation. Let's have a good time for sure. I usually wait a few minutes anyway to let people come in and join. But then I'm thinking to myself, what I might do is actually just start the live earlier, and then but I think people generally just come in at like 12:05, 10:12 for whatever reason, which means I'm left here just talking. I'm left here just talking for however long. There's Veronica. I'm left here just talking for like, you know, several minutes before we get going. And I always end up filling the first few minutes with stuff. Just to pass the time. How's Veronica doing? How is Veronica today? Oh, someone else has jumped in. What's going on? Oh, people are here. Oh. I tell you what I've been doing. I don't know why. I think I don't know why it entertained me. I watched for fun. I was watching these videos. I think it like YouTube recommended it to me, and I was like, okay. And it was because this new game I got. I started watching like tips and strategies on how to play the game better and stuff, and then it kind of suggested these other videos. I'm good, thank you, Veronica. I'm good, thank you. And then it started suggesting me like rage videos, like gaming rage videos and stuff. And I remember I used to watch these loads when I was younger, and I always used to entertain me, but I never understood why. I never got why I was so drawn towards watching people go through this. And I'm watching them again today, and I'm still watching them, but at the same time I'm thinking, oh, like, ew, this is not great. And all I'm thinking to myself is like how all I want to comment on every video is like, and they say women are the emotional ones every time. And there's this one guy particularly who must have broken 10 controllers in the matter of the compilation easily. Just so many. And all I thought to myself was, I don't know. I think it's a matter of me being more responsible for my own stuff. That's kind of got me thinking, whenever I watch someone like smash a keyboard or a controller, back then I would watch it and go, oh, they must have been really angry. Yeah, right. Watch rage compilations. And I used to think back then, I'm like, oh man, they must get so angry. Like that really must be really frustrating. And I've never really smashed a keyboard or a controller. Never. For me, it's always been a case of if I've gotten that angry at something, I've never like, you know, like beaten it and stuff like, not with a game. I've always just turned it off. But I have reached that rage quit point. I've reached that point where I'm like, nah, I'm quitting. I'm done. I'm out. Like I've just put it down and so on. But I think now I look at it and I'm like, a controller costs 50 quid. Right, 50 quid. And I don't know how much money these streamers earn. I don't know whether they're, you know, earning a lot of money or not. But to me, 50 quid is still 50 quid. And if you're continually breaking controllers, 50 quid is like a week's worth of shopping, right? That could literally feed you for a week. And I don't know if any of you are going to get this or really like connect to this. But what I think is when you move out, and when you start paying for your own stuff, when you start paying your own bills, that's a month's worth of bills in some cases. Like literally, that is a month's worth of heating or water or whatever. And literally, you're just breaking it like that. That's bam, a month's worth of bills gone like that because you lost your temper. And I don't know. I don't get it. And I wonder if it's a performative thing. Like it's just, you know, showing off in a way of performing the rage because that's what gets the views, I'm guessing, right? Men losing their temper and having a tantrum and so on gets the views. And the same, like we discussed yesterday, in the same way that a woman sexualizing herself gets a lot of views because that's almost like it's expected or something like that. I don't know. But I'm just watching it like, Jesus, man, like, oh, I feel more connected to the person, the rager, who literally is playing a game and they're just like, nah, I quit. That's it. I'm done. I'm turning it off. I'm finished. And I find that more entertaining because it leaves a bit of imagination of what's going on in their head where they're just like, I've peaked. This is it. This is the point in which I find it more comedic, I guess, because that's me. That is me. When I get angry, maybe you sometimes imagine you literally are like, and part of me, like, I don't talk about games again, Veronica, but I'm sure this spans outside of this. I think yesterday when I was talking about people laughing when they get angry, is exactly that. It's kind of like it reaches a point where you're just kind of like, nah, do you know what? I'm done. We're finished. I'm out. See you later. I'm not doing it anymore. And I find that funnier. I find that personally funnier than people going nuts because I don't know. There's something just that lost its comedy or lost its entertainment with me, I suppose, about people just breaking shit. Because I'm like, I don't know. It's too basic. It's very basic to me, I guess. It's very much like, okay, it's kind of boring. Maybe it's boring. I don't know, because I've watched it already so much. So it was entertaining. Then I watched it to a point where I'm like, this is not entertaining anymore. This is just boring. It's the same thing. So sorry, Ethan. A lot of full-time gamers don't like to leave the game when they get annoyed. So break something so they don't have to turn it off. Yeah, and I think I get that. I think it's this element, and I know personally, and I think this is the same with any form of rage that we get to. Bear in mind, anger is connected to a loss of control, right? A loss of agency. So again, I want to actually not exclude Veronica here, because I know Veronica, I've mentioned and talked about games a few times, and I don't want you to feel like I'm going to do this every time, because I can imagine if it's, not something you're interested in, it's genuinely not something you're going to want to listen to every single day, every single time you log in, because, by the way, everyone, Veronica has logged in every single day. So, so I think it's breaking out of that. When any person gets to a place where their sense of control is taken away from them, and double down where there's competitiveness put in place. And a lot of men will be socialized to be competitive because that would be the patriarchy in action. It very much is a case of you must be on top, you must win, you must dominate, you must, you dominate the space, you take over, you win. And if that element is taken away from a person, man or woman, who is naturally competitive, then obviously what's going to happen is they're going to feel like they're not achieving, they're not doing it, they're not serving their own purpose. And that sense of control being taken away actually is quite rage inducing in any circumstance. Much like when you're in a bad mood and your clothes, your belt thingy on your belt hook on your trousers gets caught in a door, and you're just like, oh my God, and it's furthermore like a demonstration of you are not in control. You are not in charge. You don't have agency here. And that builds a lot of rage. And I think in regards to games and stuff like that, yes, it is a case of I cannot win. I cannot take control of this situation because the game won't let me. And it's frustrating because it's just a computer game. It's a program that's put together. And I'm not better than a program that someone has designed. I'm not better than this manufactured thing. And so, of course, yeah, we're going to smash things up. But I think maybe it's too much immersion in it. Like, that's all that matters. For me, I'd always been like, well, I have things outside of games. And maybe actually it's not even that. I'm not massively competitive. I am competitive, but not massively. So if I lose at something, yeah, it's frustrating. Yeah, I get upset. Yeah, I get annoyed, but I'm not like, oh, well, bollocks to this, and I smash things up. That's all right. It's fine. I mean, for example, if I think this is also true with YouTubers and Instagram, social media influencers, because their world becomes must get the likes, must get the followers, must get the fame, must get it, right? And if I'm not getting these things, then I'm not serving my purpose in the world in which I exist. Right, where I want to succeed, I am not succeeding. This is rage inducing. And so people turn to ridiculous methods in order to get that followership, ridiculous things, subjugating their own sense of decency, their own sense of respect, their own sense of agency in order to win in that world. And I personally think it's sad. I think it is sad that it comes to that. I still have an understanding of it, but I still think it's like, come on, there's more than that. that can be the primary goal. That can be like, yes, I want to be a social media influencer. Cool, great. You know, how do you want to be an influencer? What do you want to be? Be yourself, of course. Lord, be who you are, but find your people, find your followers. And by doing that, you just have to keep pumping out. Just keep going, just keep going. And this translates into games as well. Yes, okay, you want to beat that boss, you want to beat that level, but just keep going. There are specific games that I now play that deliberately piss me off. Deliberately. I play games that are designed to frustrate me. And I like it because, yes, it challenges me, but also it pushes me to my boundaries of skill, focus, attention, yada, yada, yada. And it's more gratifying when eventually I do win, because eventually I do win because I don't give up, right? And I don't get all ragey and smash stuff. But I use that as a tool to remind myself that motive of wanting to achieve the thing requires the failure, right? The rage, the frustration, so that you can go, right, what am I doing wrong though? How can I change it up? How can I switch it up? And I will say that actually video games has played a great role in me understanding how to think about things differently. So, Veronica, for your sake, I'll explain it this way, and I'm sure you get this, but you know, in the games that I play, there will be some enemies that are weak to something, and some enemies that are weak to different things, right? And I will translate this into the real world, and I think you'll be able to do that anyway. So yeah, there are some enemies that are weak to, like, say, fire, and some that are weak to, like, water, right? But if I'm not using and utilizing that knowledge and understanding, then I'm going to be using fire stuff. I'm going to be trying to burn enemies that are weak, are immune to fire. And I'm going to get frustrated because they won't be dying, and they'll keep beating me because I'm like, well, I'm doing it. I'm using the skill. How are they not killing me? Da, 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 da. Hi, Vicky. Hello. Welcome to the room. And it will get frustrating, and I'll rage, and I'll, you know, smash stuff up. But I've got to think, well, hang on, wait, let me slow down for a second. What am I doing wrong? What is it about that enemy that's beating me specifically? Is it my focus? Is it my attention? Is it just the fact that I'm so keen to win that I'm actually not paying attention to what I actually need to be doing? And that can be the blockage that needs to be looked at. And I love playing games that challenge me because they force me to look outside the box, look outside of what I usually do, change what I usually do in order to proceed. And that's exactly what I've done in my life. I've literally changed the way I've thought, the way I've approached things, the tools that I've used to get to certain echelons of success. And even now, like I started, this is a direct example. I started, Ethan, I will read your comment in just a second. Sorry, I have seen it. I started just before we went to quarantine, putting together this public speaker training thing that I wanted to do here in Bristol. And I was really excited about it because I love training people. I love being able to give people the opportunity to do things that they want to do and help them move through their challenges, right? As you all know. But then quarantine hit and I couldn't do it. And I was really frustrated because I was like, man, I just got this idea that I really wanted to execute. And I was really excited about it. It was going to maybe earn me a bit more money. It was going to get me a bit more credibility. I was going to start networking here in a new city that I moved to. It was going to do a lot, right? And suddenly it's taken away from me. Whoosh, swept from under my feet. And I'm like, oh, damn it. Like, I can't do that now. And again, the agency, the control had been taken away from me. And I was frustrated until my partner was like, well, why don't you just do them online? And at first, that idea didn't really sit with me very well because I was like, no, because I want to do it in person. I'm much better in person. People like me in person. And you know, I'm going to be more effective. But I want to do it in person. I'll wait 6 months or however long we're going to be here until, you know, this is sorted out. And then I'll do it then. But as days went by and I realized how long I'd said, I'm not saying we're going to be here for 6 months, by the way. That's just in my head. I like to work with worst case scenario because then I can manage it. Because again, we don't know. So in fact, I think they've actually said, I saw on the news this morning, that they are extending it possibly until they get a vaccine and it kind of makes sense because there's no point in us being let back out into the world if there's no way of curing this properly. Because otherwise we could just end up back at square one and we can't quarantine again. We will not be able to. We would not economically survive and physically survive if we quarantined again. It wouldn't work. So we have to make this work one time. So yeah, so we don't know how long we're going to be here for. So I say 6 months maximum. That's it. And if it's earlier, cool, fine. But but yes, and as they went on, I was like, damn, this is a long time. This is a long time. I can't wait this long. And suddenly I thought, well, hang on, what is wrong with me doing it online? Long story short, I started an online group and I've had members. We're now in the double digits of members. I've got people actually registered to sign up to the first event on Monday. And actually people really want to do this. And they're, funny enough, they're all in Bristol. So when we come out of quarantine, I'm going to have people who I know, who I've spoken to, who know me, who trust me, who will automatically buy into the services that I will provide outside of quarantine. Hello, Susie, welcome to the room. So this all came from me learning, funnily enough, from video games, the process of thinking outside the box, thinking differently, approaching things differently, and not going at things the same way every single time, expecting different results, because we've all heard that quote, right? And of course, that is how we go insane. That is how we lose our cool and how we end up smashing things. But the base of the story is, I don't understand why they're just smashing things so willy-nilly, because again, these things cost money. And my concern is, I don't know whether these people have got into a I mean, I also look at their environment that they're in, these streamers, and some of them I'm like, you don't look like you can afford to spend another $50, $60 or pounds on another controller, because you look like you need to really start saving, to be honest with you. And it blows my mind, because I feel like it pushes them into a funnel of then doing more outrageous stuff in order to earn more money, because they're spending so much money, wasting a lot of stuff. But anyway, Ethan said games are based on skill. So when a game gets really good and ends up against someone better, it will be more annoying. Yeah, exactly. But then the process is, and I'll translate all of that into life itself. Instead of talking about games, I will translate it into life itself, even though, Ethan, this does apply to games as well. Some games are deliberately designed to, and I know there is a specific game. I know this, actually. There's specific games that are designed this way, but life itself is designed this way. This is how it works. Wherever you want to be in your life, right? Whatever you want to achieve, it goes in levels, right? And of course, these levels can be looked at in terms of your education or your age group or whatever. I recommend not doing it in terms of age, because that's problematic as hell. And that can lead you down some very scary paths. You can decide how you want to scale it. But effectively, you are living the life, you live the life that you are able to live at any point, right? In terms of your mental capacity, your skill set, your ability, so on. You are living to that standard. That's where you are. Now, if you want to level up, as it were, you would need to start upskilling in terms of your mental capacity, your ability, etc., etc. And that is, of course, where study comes into play. That is, of course, where practice comes into play. That is, of course, where failure comes into play. And you will only play to the level that you are at, effectively, within yourself. That is it. And so, yes, as Ethan says, games are based on skills. And when a gamer gets really good, when a person gets good in terms of their life and they're reaching a certain level of success and they want to progress, they are going to come up against something that will challenge them. And that challenge is literally the boss fight of getting to the next level. Now, in life, it's not a simple case of, this is a level and then this is a level and this is a level. There's constantly little mini boss fights we're having all the time. And there will be boss fights that take place in our head. There'll be boss fights that take place in our work, in our relationships, in our friendships, in so many different things, right? But in order for us to overcome those things and level up and get more in ourselves, we need to see those things as boss fights that are telling us that we need to change or do something differently or better or practice something more in order to get to that stage. Because if we're not doing that, then guess what? We're not leveling up. We're not getting more of what we want. And we do have to diversify our thoughts and our skill sets in order to get there, right? We do. Much like, again, like I said about the fire and the water enemies, right? So, for example, within ourselves, we need to upskill or change or develop on our mental capacity in order to see ourselves in better light to do more. That will be the mental game. That will be in terms of self-esteem game, right? That will be that little challenge there. Now, in work, if we want to get promoted or we want to level up or move up in the world of work, then maybe it's more of a hands-on practical skill we need to develop. Maybe that's what we need to do. But if we apply our mental capacity to that, there might be some benefits there, but that might not be all it is. We will have to do some practical active work in order to demonstrate that we are worthy of the promotion, right? Oh, do you want to say hello to everyone? Are you ready now? Come on then. Come on, mister. Hello. He said Mao. Hi, everyone. Hey, you. He's up. He's up. He's also got a new collar. You look so handsome. You're handsome, aren't you? So it works exactly the same way. We need to really look at that and address that and make sure that we are acknowledging that when we come up against something that is hard, life is literally saying, here's a challenge, here's a boss fight, here's an enemy. How are you going to go about this? And I think what happens is, and I'll put this in a gamer way, but it's actually quite a sad way. Some people do rage quit. Some people do become very destructive, actually. Challenge me to a meme battle. How would that look? Outline the rules of said meme battle, Ethan. I'd love to know. Some of us will have destructive mechanisms to supposedly go up against the challenges that we face in life, and we will throw tantrums. We will physically hurt ourselves and others, and it's destructive. It doesn't get us there, and that is what's considered the rage compilation of our life. I'm really going in on the analogy here, guys, really going in. So we take on very destructive behaviors that actually don't help us progress, that don't help us move forward, but then we get faced with a challenge again, and all we then learn is how to be destructive in those challenges. No, what it's saying is, how are you actually going to beat this? And some of us go through our entire lives not realizing that. They get to the end of days and they don't realize that what life was asking them to do was actually learn how to overcome that thing. It wasn't trying to make it hard. It wasn't trying to beat us up. It wasn't trying to hold us down. It was just asking, hey, this challenge, how are you going to deal with this so that you can overcome it? That's all it's asking. That's it. So it really is, I think as you can tell, video games for me have played a huge role in my life because it's helped me grow in my own life. It's helped me see things differently in the real world and actually process things differently in the real world. Because I was one of those people who thought that life was just there to make you feel bad and to beat you up and to make you feel like crap and to hold you down. But eventually I recognized in gaming that actually, no, it just poses challenges and invites you, should you want to overcome them. And of course, the option, as it is in games, and I don't think rage quitting in life is really the thing that I'm talking about here. But I think what I'm saying is, much like with games, if you don't want to overcome that challenge, don't play that game. That's it. Don't play that game. If you don't want to overcome the difficulties you have with, let's say, finding a romantic partner, hey, for the time being, don't look for one. Don't try and have a partner. If you really think that relationships suck and they're horrible and love hurts and love's the worst thing in the world, don't play that game. Put it away. Wait until you want to play that game. Don't play it. Don't play any game that you don't want to play. What's the point in that, right? And I think a lot of people do this in terms of education, right? So I think about the students that play truant and don't turn up to college and school and stuff. And I think it's strange because it is a case of that's exactly what they're doing. They're not playing that game. They don't want to overcome that challenge. So they don't play that game. They may come back and play that game. I know a lot of adults who've gone back to college at like 30, 35, 40, because they realize that, that game, actually, they want to play it now. They want to take on that challenge. They want to do it. And that's cool. That's great. And actually, I know some people who've got PhDs now who are incredibly successful in their careers, who actually went back to college at 30 years old and are now doing incredibly well with themselves, right? I think what that says is some games can't be avoided. And at some point, if you want to get somewhere, you really are going to have to play that game. But you get to decide when, right? And it's a matter of deciding when that challenge is really presenting itself to you. I'm actually at the moment in the midst of recognizing that for me to move forward, I probably will have to go to university again, do a master's, certainly do some form of official study. And I'm deciding right now, I'm like, when do you really, really, really want to play that game? When do you really want to play that game? Let's play a load of other games and see how we do. And maybe we'll play that game. But yeah, that is an option that I'm looking at right now. Does this all make sense? Susie, Vicky, Veronica, Ethan, is this all making sense? I feel like it is because you're all still here, for one. And I know that Veronica and Vicky, you love being able to sit, observe, and so on. And Ethan, again, the meme battle for the cat. Do you mean like you'll meme us? You'll have a meme battle and you win the cat? Because I'm not playing that game. No, you don't get to win this one. This one stays with us forever because he wants to be here, don't you, Pookie? Yes, you do, Dexter. Yes, you do. You see, look at his face. Look at him. Hi, everyone. Oh, he's so cutie. Aren't you? Hmm? Are you going to clean your... Have you cleaned your paws? You've done all right, you know. You've done okay. Congratulations. You've also dribbled on yourself. You're getting old, aren't you, mister? Yeah. Yes, you are. Bless him. Bless his little pookums. Oh, so I'm going to then get on to... I love this. Again, I think this will be another long one, which is fine. Totally fine with that. So here we go. Copy that DM. And what, just so you know, the quiz is titled today, What Am I? What am I? Yes, thank you, Susie. Okay, wonderful. We do love Dexter. We do love Dexter. Dexter is a magnificent being who is full of love himself. Dexter, can you see yourself? No, you don't want to look at yourself. No, not interested. This is the most comfortable he's ever been in this position for this long. I'm waiting for him to want to move down, but he just seems so happy. He's purring as well. So, Ethan, you misses me. 69,420 rounds. Best meme at the end of each round wins and gets a point person. The most points gets the cat. You know what? I would love to do that, but again, no one's winning this cat. Dexter is like Garfield because Dexter loves to eat. I'm gonna upset him very momentarily to pick him up and show you how big this cat is because you actually can't see. How long is that cat? Look how long that cat is. That is long cat. Wait. I know. Look how big he is. He's big. Go on, down you go, buddy. Sorry. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to upset you. There we go. There you are. That's a big cat. That is Garfield. 100%. Not. And do you know what? Garfield. Because all he does is lie around all day. He doesn't do anything. What was that? Dexter, don't swear on the live. How dare you? Rude, really. That's why he's gone. He's left the room. Get out. No swearing on the live. Sorry, everyone. I didn't mean for him to do that. He was just upset with me. That's all. Okay. So today's quote. Let's move on swiftly. La 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 la. Okay. So actually, do you know what? I'm going to open it up at the first page because I went to the last page yesterday. We're just going to do what's the first thing this says? Let's see. Oh, okay. This is a quote from Horace. The envious moment is flying now, while we are speaking. Seize the day. Okay. So what does that mean? What does that mean? I mean, I assuming that really I love how I do this at the beginning because actually everything is about seizing the day and getting it done and take action now. But actually, I can imagine all of you in your own way are either sat down, you're at your bed, you're outside sunbathing. If you're Grace, you're just chilling out right now, and so I'm like, yes, go get it, guys. And you're like, okay, Dan, in about an hour and a half when this stream is finished, I'm going to seize the day. But no, it's something to take with you. I think the envious moment. I'm wondering what that. Hang on, the envious moment is flying now. The envious moment. I'm trying to figure out exactly what they mean. I think what they're speaking to is the opportunity to do something that envious, that you envy. Is that what people envy? It's weird. I'm just stuck on the envy bit. Someone help me figure this one out because I'm a bit lost with this one. I get it because obviously it's speaking about how the moment that everyone wants is now. The moment that everyone's looking for is now. The moment that everyone is envious of is now. I think that's what it's saying. And it's flying. It's literally going. It's off. It's constantly. It's here. It's now. Go. It's always here. And I think that's what it's speaking to. It must be. That must be it. I think that's it. I think I've nailed it. I think I got it. The envious moment is flying now. Yeah. The moment we can take action, the moment we can do anything is right now. And actually, I will say that has been my thing today because I had a routine. Does this? Oh God! hang on. I just, no way. Oh God. I've just learned that the platform that this whole thing is on moves. Well, I don't know whether I ever want to look in here, to be honest with you. Okay, then. That's quite terrifying. Anyway, sorry, everyone. I got really sidetracked there, and I realized this whole thing that this computer sat on can actually move, and there's a whole bit under here. I'm not on a desk, basically. This is just a weird kind of cutaway bit. Anyway, oh my God, sorry, it's totally sidetracked. So usually my routine is wake up, have a couple of coffees and chill. That's usually my morning routine. Just relax, take it easy. But this morning, because things have started to progress, I actually, before I did any of that, I actually got on my computer and did my kind of admin email stuff. Because I woke up with a few emails that had been sent to me. And I thought to myself, okay, well, I'll get to them throughout the day. But then I thought, well, hang on a minute. When today? What time? You're literally next door to the computer room right now. Why don't you just go in there right now and get it done? And I did. It took me 10 minutes. 10 minutes, emails, done, sorted. And it was I just thought to myself, this is taking you nearly a month to do this. It's taking you a month to get to this place where you wake up and get something done first thing in the morning. But here I am. And I think because it was 10 minutes, I started my day. I felt great about it. I started my day with a sense of achievement. I started my day with a sense of, remember yesterday we were talking about rewarding yourself for the bare minimum, like rewarding yourself for doing the thing that, you know, we take for granted. And I was kind of like, hey, you've done the emails. They're done. Notifications are gone. You don't have to do anything now. You're clear. You're in the clear. You can do what you like. And it was a really nice sensation, really nice feeling. Ethan says, I think it means the opportunity is flying now and seize the day and take the opportunity. Yeah, precisely. I think I was hung up on the envy part. But yeah, that's it. That is it. Now is the time. And of course, if you're wondering, well, yeah, great, Dan, but what am I going to take? What seize the opportunity to do what? To do what? Then that could be exactly what the opportunity is. The opportunity is to figure out right now what you could do. That could be exactly it. That's the question, right? It's not always about having the answer. Sometimes the opportunity can be to figure out the answer, because there can be questions that can be running through your head constantly, all day, every day, to find the answer that you can seize the day on. But actually, seizing the day can also mean just taking time to figure out what the actual answer is. And then when you get it, then you can seize the day on that, right? It's every kind of first lowest common denominator question you want to ask yourself, right? And actually, I do this. Like when I commuted to work, that would be the opportunity for me to go, right, Dan, we've got, you know, however much time. Let's answer this question you've been asking yourself lately. If I'd had a couple of strings of bad days and something low key was just not vibing with me, I would genuinely get in the car, get on my way to work, and I would go, right, Dan, in my head, it's quietly in my head, what's going on? What's happening? And I would seize that moment and opportunity to work it out in my head. Why do you feel, what is going on in your life that would create this feeling, that justifies this feeling? So that the feeling can go away, so that you can make sense of it. And that way, once you've made sense of it, you can ignore it. Because the problem is, if you're not paying attention to it, it will persist. But by paying attention to it and giving it air, giving it justification, then you're able to go, right, okay, I get it now. Hello, Twixie. Hiya. So that's kind of seizing the day as well. Figuring out what is up, figuring out why you're feeling good. Like, again, today, I woke up, in my head, this is weird. In my head, strangely, this is going to sound weird, I shouldn't feel as good as I do today, right? I shouldn't feel as good as I do today. We'll fill you in a second, Twizzy. Don't worry about it. But I do. I woke up feeling great. I felt refreshed. I felt alive. I felt wonderful. But I was like, Susie, I'll confess, I haven't been doing yoga lately. I haven't been doing yoga. And do you know what's funny is I had one of those moments in the morning where I woke up and I was like, oh, yeah, here we go. I bent over to pick up my clothes to get dressed. And it was in my upper back, just below my shoulder blades. My back just went, nope. And I was like, ah, and I freaked out. And obviously in my head, that was the moment where I was like, that's it. I'm getting old. I'm going to die. But when I realized it was my upper back, not my lower back, I was okay. Shocking. I know. And then even then, I haven't been for a run for like about 5 days. So I feel like I shouldn't feel good because I haven't been looking after myself, but I do. And I thought to myself, wow, like, have I been anchoring my good feeling off of off of exercise and yoga and looking after myself? Or have I actually just been telling myself that I'm not allowed to feel good unless I do those things? I feel great. And I think it's also because I've been sleeping so much better now. So I remember I confessed to you all, like when this started off, I was not sleeping well. As in I was going to bed late, but waking up early and making sure that I stayed waking up early. And funny enough, exactly as I had predicted, it's all come to pass where I'm now going to bed earlier and waking up at a very good time. And I feel superb. And it wasn't the yoga, it wasn't the exercise, it was just sleep. I just needed to rest. I just needed to stop. And now I feel great. I'm not exercising, I'm not doing yoga. Sorry, Suze, confession, but I feel great. And I really had to sit there and ask myself what was up. And it was because I was like, it's because you're beating yourself up. You're feeling great today because you forgot the fact that actually you're not anchoring your good mood off of exercise and yoga. That's not actually the reason you feel good. The reason you feel good is because you've rested and you're chill. That's it. So enjoy it. And it really helped me out. Really, really did help me out. So Twigsy, just to fill you in on everything that we've discussed so far, I basically talked about how the analogy was that the challenge, I basically, oh God, I'll try not to go through this all again. So what was it? I was watching rage quit compilations on YouTube. YouTube recommended them to me, so I started watching them again. I used to love them. I believe they got boring, but because now I don't watch them and I'm as entertained. I'm watching people basically smash up their controllers, scream and shout, and smash their keyboards. And I was asking myself, what the hell happened? And it got to basically, long story short, it got to this analogy I was running where I've never rage quit a game, but I love playing challenging games that frustrate me. I really enjoy it. It challenges me. And I realized that the challenges were translated into my own life, where I recognized that life poses challenges to you and not to stop you, slow you, put you down. This is how I reframed it. But because it was basically saying, yeah, there you go. Ethan's helped me out here. I was basically saying that in a game, you're given enemies, bosses, puzzles that you are challenged to figure out. Now you can choose, and this is a point, this is a really important point. You can choose whether or not you face those challenges. You can choose whether or not you take those challenges. You can choose whether or not you continue to play that game based on the challenge it's posing to you and how capable you believe you are in overcoming that challenge, right? And that's the same in life. Life is merely asking you whether or not you want to go to that next level of that thing, okay? That's all it's doing. But in doing that, it's saying, how are you going to figure this out? Now, we can either become defeatist and think that the game, life, is trying to make us feel like crap. It's trying to make us feel inferior. It's trying to make us feel horrible. And so we get angry, upset. We smash our controllers and we beat up our keyboards and we throw hissy fits and yada, yada. But that doesn't help us progress. That does not help us learn. That does not help us develop. That does not help us get better, right? Throwing tantrums. Instead, what it's saying is the way you thought you could do this, turns out you can't do this. You're literally going to have to add to your skill set, develop in some way, do something differently in order to make it to the next level of this thing that you are trying to develop in life. That is it, right? And I this isn't the first time I've spoken on this. I've spoken on this numerous times because, as you know, I love my video games and I love the lessons it's taught me. So that's why I continue to play games that deliberately frustrate me, because what I see is I need to think, do they help me continue to practice this element of, if I am to progress in anything, I cannot do it the way I've already done it. I cannot. I need to do things differently. And me throwing a tantrum doesn't help. What have I not done before that will apply here? And even in that, what kind of challenge is this? So again, I went back to talking about how some enemies are fire and water elements. If I use a fire element against a fire enemy, it won't be as effective. So what do I need to know about my enemy? What do I need to know about my challenge that will teach me what I need to learn? That's life. That's life. That's life. That's what all the people say. Right. So that was what you missed. And then the quote today was, the envious moment is flying now, while we are speaking. Seize the day. That was the quote today. So make the most of it. Seize the day. Woo woo. Okay, right. So then let's get on to a quiz. Let us get on to a quiz. So the quiz is called What Am I? Who is playing, first of all? Twigsy, you're in the room. Ethan, you're here. Susie's here. Veronica's here. Vicky's here. Who's playing? Tell me who's playing. Who is in for the quiz? Who's in for the quiz? Who's in for the quiz? Susie's here. Veronica's here. Oh, right. Oh, let me put you all on the list. Oh, no, don't. Oh, God. Veronica's here. Twigsy's here. Ethan's here. Susie's here. Vicky, am I putting you down? Are you down? Ethan's here. Yep, got you on the list. Good. Twigsy's here. Got you on the list. Vicky, you down? Vicky, are you down? No. Why? No, you don't need to explain yourself. If you don't want to play, you don't have to play, Vicky. But I just know, Vicky, that I'm a little bit sad. And that's not trying to, emotionally blackmail you into playing. It's just, that's all. That is all it is. But okay, I will accept. So hang on. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, cool. All right then. It's weird. But again, I'm tripping out. I am tripping out, guys. Because also, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Once again, you're cutting your hair. Wow. I mean, if you'd have said curling your hair. Okay. Somehow that's more acceptable. It's only because you're now doing your hair, which I'm now thinking, is she trolling me? Pretty damn good excuse. Yeah, you see? Exactly. I'm feeling a little bit like, girl, I don't know. I'm not sure about that. But no, curl your hair, babes. Curl it up. There is one other viewer in this room. There's a lurker in here. We have a lurker. Ladies and gentlemen, we have a lurker. Ladies and gentlemen, and everyone else, we have a lurker. And I don't know who they are. I don't know what they're doing. I really want to know. I want to know who they are. But we can't spend time doing it. What if this is a ghost that we've been talking about for the last 2 days? What if it's the ghost from my attic? No. No, Susie, get off me. The ghost name is Susie, by the way. We're just going to call it that. No. If you see anything in the mirror behind me, let me know, yeah? Oh, God, it creeps me out. Creeps me out something fierce. What if someone's in the cupboard and they're watching through the grates and YouTube picks it up? Oh, my God, I'm going to die here. Let me drink some water. He's watching you, yeah. Well, I mean, the thing is, you know what? We have assumed the gender of a ghost. That's not okay, is it? So, ghost person, let us know if you are non-binary or a man or a woman. Let us know now. Give us a sign. This is the most tense I've ever been because it's times like this where I'm like, if anything happens, I'll rage quit. I'm getting out of here. You won't. Dan's Den is shut down. I'm not going to be in this room ever again. I'm out of here. See y'all later. I'm not finna do this. Okay. What was in the mirror behind me? Oh, stop it, Veronica. No. I'm not having it. No, we're not doing it. Let's play the game. It could be gender fluid. Exactly. That's what I'm saying. That's what I mean. So I wanted to see if it was able to identify. I mean, maybe it doesn't like being referred to as any gender. Maybe it's like, what's the word? A gender, like intersex or whatever. I don't know if there's such a, like, non-binary is what I say to suggest that they're neither male nor female. They're not part of that, binary construct. That's all. That's what I say non-binary. Because actually I'm not familiar with how you would say agender. That's what I would say. Agender, yeah, because that's it, isn't it? Like asexual, agender. Yes. Good. Okay then. Right then. So let's get on with the quiz. Round one. Here we go. So what am I? I get wet when I'm drying. I get dirty when I'm wiping. What am I? What am I? What am I? Ooh, what's going on here? Oh no. Okay. Da-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, bum, ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, bum, ba-ba-dum, bum, bum. Ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-dum, ba-ba-dum, ba-dum, ba-ba-da-bum, ba-ba-dum. You don't have any. Do you have like tissues or anything? Do you have anything at all? Mm-hmm. All right, so everyone has said the same. Kind of. The answer is indeed it's a towel. It's a towel, but actually all of you are correct because toilet paper, same. Cloth, also same. So everyone gets points for that. Well done. Well done. Good stuff. Winners all round. We're proud of you. Twixie, yeah, that's a shame. Do you know what? Here's a little secret, right? And I don't know how many stores you've been to, but for one, the big Asda near me has started restocking. The supermarkets near me have started to restock, so that's good. But also, I went down to literally my local convenience store because all I wanted was some tinfoil. And I was like, I'm not about to queue for half an hour, 45 minutes just to get some tinfoil. I'm going to see if my my local little convenience store had it. And it was like one of those, like a Premier, you know, like a small corner shop setup. They had everything. They had everything. And I think maybe people don't pay attention to them. I mean, they're in very close quarters, so maybe they don't feel safe in them. All sorts. But generally, yeah, I was literally able to walk in there. They had toilet paper on the shelf. They had tinfoil. They had everything, actually. Everything. And I was like, huh. Is everyone just shopping it? Because there was a Tesco down the road and there's an Asda the other way. So basically, like, they have the big supermarkets. But yeah, just pointing that out because you may want to check those places out for sure. They probably have some back in their stash. All right, so well done, everyone. Excellent, good. So next one. Oh, what's going on here? Next one. I can be cracked, made, told, and played. What am I? So what am I? I can be cracked, made, told, and played. What am I? What am I to do? I love it. I love how the first answer comes in and then suddenly everyone's like, oh yeah, that one. Oh, okay. Well, everyone, the correct answer is a joke. It is indeed a joke. Yes, you can crack a joke, you can make a joke, you can tell a joke, and you can play a joke on someone. Unfortunately, Ethan, I'm afraid you cannot do that with eggs. But I mean, you could play with an egg, I suppose. Could you tell an egg? You could tell an egg to cook faster because you're hungry. I don't know. But yes, the answer is joke. Well done. Good stuff. On to round 3. I'll just put the answers all in here. All right. Next. What am I? I like to twirl my body, but keep my head up high. After I go in, everything becomes tight. What am I? Let's not think about this too much. I like to twirl my body, but keep my head up high. After I go in, everything becomes tight. What am I? What am I? Ooh, 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 ooh. What am I? Ooh, 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 ooh. What am I? Susie, just letting you know now, I've sent an email out about the quiz. And it looks like it won't take place because a lot of people are busy this afternoon. So just so you know, I just wanted to fill you in. Okay. So this will be your quiz. This is your quiz of the day. Can you change umbrella? You can change whatever you like. No, you can't change. First answer is the first. And do you know what, Susie? If it was your first time here, I would allow it. But it's not your first time here. You know the rules. You cannot do it. It's not allowed. Hurricane is your first answer. So you're going to have to sit with your mistake. You made your bed. Now you will lie in it. Okay. So we're only waiting now for Twigsy to come in. Glad I checked in. The way you type that sounds sad. Okay, thanks. Glad I checked. All right. Okay, a tornado. This is interesting. I wonder why people say tornado. I guess, yeah, maybe. Yeah, so, okay, so the correct answer is screw. The correct answer is screw. Because, of course, you know, twirl the body, keep the head high. And then once you're in, everything is tighter. Right? So everyone loses points for that, unfortunately. I like the answer, some weird hair thing, because I kind of understand that answer. I do get it. Yeah, it's like, you know, sure. Something weird and convoluted like that. I do it. I completely understand that answer. Okay, the next one. We're on to round 4. Here we go. I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? I can fly, but I have no wings. I can cry, but I have no eyes. Wherever I go, darkness follows me. What am I? 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 Okay. We've got moon, we've got cloud. We've got rain cloud. And what does Twigsy say? What does the Twigsy say? Oh, that clock is so wrong. Moon and cloud. Twigsy, what do you think? What do you think? What do you reckon? What do you think? I'd love to see how many of these Vicky would have gotten while she's curling her hair. Because she's probably curling her hair now going, damn it, I know the answer to all of these. I would get all the points. Probably. Excuse me. All right. The correct answer is cloud. The answer is cloud. It is indeed cloud because, of course, clouds will fly, but they don't have wings. They can, of course, cry. They make it rain, but they don't have eyes. You can't see anything. And every time there's a cloud, it usually gets darker because, you know, clouds everywhere. So that's it. She's laughing at you getting them wrong. That's it. That's it. Go on. Laugh louder, Vicky. Ha ha ha. Except she got that last one right. So, yeah. Okay, next one. Next one. Although I may have eyes, I cannot see. I have a round brown face with lots of acne. What am I? That's a weird one. Although I may have eyes, I cannot see. I have a round brown face with lots of acne. What am I? I'm trying to figure out what that is, actually. Oh, I think it is. Yeah, okay. I think it's that one. Is there a way to... The thing is, right, let me explain what's happening here. I can't get the answer. This won't let me get the answer. I have to guess the answer. So I've got the multiple choice things here, and I'm the one who has to guess which one's correct. But I'm worried that if I get one wrong, I won't know what the right answer is. So right now, I'm looking at these answers they've given. I'm like, I don't know which one of it is. I think I know. So hang on. I've got to type this one out to see what it is. Right. Come on. What is it? Okay, right, cool. Right, I've got the answer. Woo! Right. So, okay, the answer here. Oh, no, wait, waiting for Twigsy again. Twigsy. Twigsy, I'm waiting for someone in your household to be like, is your computer broken? Can someone please turn that off? It's getting too loud. Oh, Daisy! Daisy! I'll call the dog. Some kind of animal. Okay, good. All right, we'll take that as the answer. Now, the correct answer to all of this is potato. It's a potato. It's a potato. Because, of course, potatoes have eyes, the eye of the potato, but they can't see, and they have a round brown face, and there's lots of acne because potatoes generally have a load of spots on them. So the answer was potato. Everyone got it wrong. Vicky, laugh heartily. Laugh. Laugh, laugh, laugh. Laugh at them all. Laugh. Laugh at them all. Should they all laugh? Okay. The next one, round 6. Here we go. There's 15 of these, okay? Round 6. What am I? I am lighter than air, but 100 people cannot lift me. Careful, I am fragile. What am I? I am lighter than air, but 100 people cannot lift me. Careful, I am fragile. What am I? Subadoo, sabadoo, subadoo-badoo, subadoo-badoo, doo-badoo, doo-badoo-badoo, subadoo-badoo, what am I? What is the answer? Subadoo-badoo-doo, subadoo-boo-boo-boo, subadoo, hoop, hoop, ba-doo-ba-doo, whoop, ba-doo-boo-boo-boo-boo, hoop, hoop, ba-doo-ba-doo. What is the answer? What do we think? I'll say it one more time. I'm lighter than air, but 100 people cannot lift me. Careful, I'm fragile. What am I? 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 Emotions. Wow. Wow, Twigsy, that's pretty deep, isn't it? Blimey. Why do I have to get so dark? Not wrong, but wrong. But not wrong. Wait, a snowflake. I'm guessing you meant snowflake. Okay, an ocean. Okay, then. So the answer to this is a bubble. It's a bubble. Because, of course, you know, it's lighter than air, but 100 people can't lift a bubble. You can't lift a bubble, can you? It'll pop because it's fragile. So ain't nobody win on that round. Everybody lose. Everybody lose on that round. Okay. So, oh no. Just so you know, everyone's back to 0. So we're all starting from scratch again. Okay, next one. Here we go. I can be thin, but not fat. In your body, but never on your placemat. I'm always better when I'm fresh, but you'll never see me in the flesh. What am I? I can be thin, but not fat. In your body, but never on your placemat. I am always better when I'm fresh, but you'll never see me in the flesh. Oh, I didn't put round 7 in. There we go. What is the answer? What is the answer? Ribs? That's an interesting answer. I like imagination. I like imagination. Veronica says, I don't know. Okay, so the correct answer to this question is air. It's air. Because, of course, the air can be thin. You can't have fat air. There's no such thing as that. It's in the body, but never on your placemat, as in it's never like, you know, on your food, if you like. It's always better when it's fresh, which is true, but you'll never see it. You'll never see air, really. When we think we see air, what we're actually seeing is droplets, wet droplets that are reflecting off light. We don't actually see the air itself. That's not what we're seeing. So Well done. Well done. So points to Susie, who's now in the lead with 3 points. Take me one correct answer. I'm just going to dampen that win there for you, Susie, just a little bit, just to let you know that you're winning because you got one thing right. Right. What am I? I am the beginning of the end. Oh, the end of every place. I am the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. What am I? I am the beginning of the end of every place. I am the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. What am I? That's naughty. That's naughty. And actually, I'm going to give you a hint on this one. I want you to listen very carefully. I'm going to say it. But air has a density, so technically air can be fat. Yeah, but I think that the term being that you never call air fat. You say thin air, out of thin air. There's a term, where the air is thinner, which I think I mean oxygen levels, perhaps. But air itself in terms of atmosphere, you can't get fat air. There's no thing for it. Oh, I haven't put round 8. Sorry. So hang on, time. So Ethan, your answer is for number 8, right? So I want you to listen very carefully. Okay. And in fact, Ethan, because you answered after I put round 8, I'm going to give you another chance. I didn't actually explain this. This one's a tricky one. So listen very carefully. I am the beginning of the end of every place. I am the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. What am I? This one is naughty. This is a naughty one. It's very naughty. So go for it. What do you reckon? Scooby-Doo bop 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 ba da ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba ba da ba da ba da ba da ba ba da ba da ba 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 da ba da ba ba da ba da ba ba boo ba boo ba boo ba boo ba boo ba boo. So I am the beginning of the end of every place. I am the beginning of eternity, the end of time and space. What am I? All right, so the correct answer to this one is... Actually, I want to check to make sure. Yeah. It is indeed the letter E. Well done, everyone. You did it. You did it. Didn't let that one bamboozle you. Congratulations. It is the letter E. Points all round. Well played. Well played. We are proud of you all. I say we. It's just me, but we're also proud. Right, here we go. Next one. Next one. Take me for a spin and I'll make you cool, but use me when it's cool and you're a fool. Take me for a spin and I'll make you cool, but use me when it's cool and you're a fool. What am I? What is it? Big brain time. Big brain time. We did it. Big brain time. Oh, there you go. Susie's proud of you as well. Oh, that's nice. That's nice. Twigsy, we're always waiting for you. I don't know what this is about, but okay, honestly. So the answer is it's a fan. Yes, indeed, it is a fan. That is the answer. Because of course you spin a fan to make you cool, but if you use a fan when it's cool, that's not a good idea. So don't use a fan when it's cool. That's not the point. Cat hairs everywhere. Ugh. Gosh, I'm glad I don't have allergies anymore. Honestly, I'd be suffocating to death here. Not good. Not good. Okay, so well done. Yes. So points, and points. Okay, good. Good. Next. I demand answers, but ask no questions. What am I? I demand answers, but ask no questions. What am I? I'm just trying to put some thinking effort into this quiz. Okay, all right, Twizzy, fine. I love it. Look at that. You seeing this, Susie? You're seeing this answer here? A teacher. Look at Veronica. Look at what she's saying. Look at what she's... This is her reflection of the education system. That's it right there. All in an answer. In a matter of how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8 letters. 8 letters. Veronica said everything. Right there. Finish the quiz. We're done. That's it. Look at what Veronica's done. I demand answers, but ask no questions. What am I? A teacher. There it is. There it is. You know what I mean? Oh, ooh, beef. You better not be looking forward to coming back to college, Veronica. oh, we gonna have a talk. We gonna have a talk. Oh yeah, not us. No, we're not like the other ones. Sure. Yeah, we get it, Veronica. Don't you worry about a thing. Okay. Too bad that's your final answer. Too bad. Oh, Susie fired back. The clap back. Oh, students demand answers, but they don't ask no questions. That's true. That's true. How you like them apples now? And Ethan's coming in with the truth. Thank you, Ethan. Showing some understanding here. Showing some understanding. Here we go. Unbelievable. Go on, Twigsy. Thank you for using your big brain effort and giving it a good, considered answer. Ethan, we're still away for an answer from you. So we're not sure what your answer is going to be. But Veronica, out the back, just straight, you know, bam, gunshot. She's out the gate. Boom. Look at this. I just, you know. Do we know the answers? Do we already know the answers? Veronica, really? Because I've literally just told you right now. I mean, actually, I'm not even a teacher, but I'm telling you right now, I literally just said, I need to check the answers because I don't know the answers to these things. I don't know. So, Veronica, you know, looking forward to you coming back to college. That's all I'm saying. Looking forward to you going back to college. I want to see. In fact, the next time you go to college, yeah, set a timer. Set a timer on your phone and see how long it takes for a teacher to ask you something. Ask anyone anything. Let's see how long it takes, Veronica. Set a timer on your phone. Okay? Challenge. Put that in your pipe and smoke it. Okay, the correct answer is... It is indeed a telephone. It's a telephone. That's what it is. It demands answers. It demands it. So it's a telephone, of course. And do you know what's interesting? Is actually a teacher is on the list of multiple choice. It is a teacher. Teacher's up there. So I think obviously this quiz was designed for Veronica to find it, just to get that one wrong. So it can go, bamboozled. You thought you knew. You thought you knew. You thought you knew, didn't you? You thought you knew the answer, didn't you? Didn't you? Thought you're smart, yeah? Thinking that you're better than teachers, didn't you? You thought you knew, didn't you? Vicky, I hope you're laughing. I hope you're laughing. Laugh again. I don't believe, like, no. We ain't not today. We ain't having it today. No sirree, Bob. No sir, Jimmy Bob. So the person who gets this one correct is Twigsy. Well done, Twigsy. Good work. Well done. Right, next one. There's 5 more to go. To give me to someone I don't belong. Oh, wait, hang on. Let me start this one again. To give me to someone I don't belong to is cowardly, but to take me is noble. I can be a game, but there are no winners. What am I? To give me to someone I don't belong to is cowardly, but to take me is noble. I can be a game, but there are no winners. What am I? That's it. Dab it out. Dab on them haters. I really want to have... I'd love to do like a little like soundboard thing that I could play to you all so that I could just have it play through my phone. Let's dab on the haters. Wait a minute. I'm sure there's... I could just... Right. Let's see. Is there a whole... There's a... No, wait. This is an ad. Okay, I'm going to stop that immediately. We're not going to do that every time. We're not doing it. Oh, sorry, Susie. Oh, no. Give my points to someone. I can't decide. Bye, Susie. Thanks for being here. Okay, we've lost Susie. Susie's dropped out. Oh, sorry, Suze. That's a shame. Okay, then. So, Susie, I'm just going to leave her points there. I'm going to leave them. I'm not, because I wouldn't know who to, I don't know who to give them to. I can't split them evenly. Can I? I can split them evenly. I'm going to split them evenly. Okay, I'll tell you what. I'll split them evenly, but then there's 1 point left. Susie had 7 points. I can split them 2 between all of you, but then there's 1 point left over, which I can give. In fact, I'm just going to give it. There we go. It's done. I've given it. Done. Sorted. Fantastic. Okay, then. So, right. Ethan, you guessed love. Okay, cool. Thank you. So, again, to give me to someone I don't belong to is cowardly, but to take me is noble. I can be a game, but there are no winners. Love is actually a really good answer. Kind of. Only not in that first bit, but it's a really good answer. I like that answer. So what else do we think? What else do we think? Veronica and Twigsy, what else? Okay, love, yeah, cool. And Twigsy get. Oh, you all said love. You all said love. Okay, fine. Well, the correct answer to this is actually the answer is blame. Blame. You can give blame to someone it doesn't belong to. That's cowardly. But to take the blame is noble, and that's very true. It can be a game, but of course there are no winners in the blame game. It's blame. But do you know what? Oh, Vicky's out. All right, see you tomorrow. Bye, Vicky. Thanks for coming. Hope your hair looks great curled. Hope it looks wonderful. I'm sure it does. It could be sadness. Hang on. Give me something to belong to. Yeah, actually. Yeah. Oh, another good answer. Very good. Very, very good. Yes. Ethan, for you, I'm going to give you points for that. Absolutely, it's a great answer. But I'm also giving extra points to everyone because actually love is valid. I'm only giving you 2 points for that. But absolutely. But Nathan, I'm going to give you more points because sadness is also a very good answer. Allow it. The answer is blame. And funny enough, love is actually up here as well. But blame is the answer. But good stuff. Okay, next one. I attach to your hip and I sing all day. All I want to do is play. What am I? So I attach to your hip and sing all day. All I want to do is play. What am I? I don't know the answer to this. Hang on. What is this? 1 second. No, oh, for God's sake. I've just got to figure out the answer because I don't know. Oh. Really? Okay. All right, then. Right. Oh, what? Oh, Veronica's going. What's going on? What's happening? Why is everyone leaving? Unbelievable. Okay, so Ethan, you said belt. All right, cool. To give me to someone I don't belong to is cowardly to me. That says to give your love to someone who doesn't deserve it is cowardly because you're settling for someone easy to find. Okay, that is a whole conversation, Twigsy, that we will absolutely come back to. Twigsy, we're going to talk about that tomorrow. Where can I write this down? I need to make a note. Tomorrow. I need to get off me. We are talking about that tomorrow. Bye, Veronica. Thanks for coming. Right. So hang on. Giving love is cowardly. That is tomorrow's topic. We're going to jump on that. Is cowardly. I can't do it today because we don't have time. But yes, topic. We definitely talk about that on the live. Okay, what have you done? You started something. You want to be starting something. You get to be starting something. Starting something. You get to be starting something. How to get over. Yeah. No to get under. Yeah. Stick in the middle. The pain. Love that song. You started now. A phone or iPod because they're in your pocket and they play music. Okay, so Ethan says belt. Twigsy says a phone. Right, so the correct answer is, it's just 2 of you now. The correct answer is It's a child. The answer is a child. I cannot believe the answer is a child. But, and funny enough, belt and cell phone are actually answers here. So unfortunately, none of you got that right. So points off for all of you, unfortunately. There we go. Yeah, but the answer is actually child, which, yeah, there you go. Next one. We've got 3 left. We hurt without moving. We poison without touching. We bear the truth and the lies. We are not to be judged by our size. What are we? We hurt without moving. We poison without touching. We bear the truth and the lies. We are not to be judged by our size. What are we? I like this one. Yeah, I sing all day as a child. I mean, they do a lot of singing. They do a lot of singing. This is round 13. Sorry, I should say. Yeah, they do. They sing a lot. I sing a lot. A lot of people, do you know what? A lot of people refer to me as a child, and I sing all the damn time. So it's accurate. All right? Stop with this. Ethan, I don't know. Okay, I don't know. For playing it safe, We appreciate that, Ethan. We respect that. Playing it safe. Twigsy, what do you think it is? We hurt without moving. We poison without touching. We bear the truth and the lies. We are not to be judged by our size. What do you think it is? A snake bite or a stinging nettle? So the correct answer is words. Words hurt without moving. Right? Words poison without touching. They bear the truth and the lies, of course. And just because the word is large doesn't mean it's any better than words that are small. It's words. The answer was. So, sorry. Everyone loses points. Everybody lose points. Everybody lose points. Everybody lose points. Everybody lose points. Yeah, you should have gotten that, but you didn't. So here we are. Right, the next one. I have a name that's not mine, and no one cares about me in their prime. People cry at my sight and lie by me all day and night. What am I? I have a name that's not mine, and no one cares about me in their prime. People cry at my sight and lie by me all day and night. What am I? Right, I'm done with that water. Tastes funny when it's a day old. I probably should clean that. So Twigsy says gravestone. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I've just realized something. Ethan, I did your points wrong in the last round. Ethan, sorry. Right, I've changed it. Good standing. It's good stuff. So your gravestone, yep. Ethan, what do you reckon? What do you think the answer is? What's going on up there in your brain space? What do you think it is? What do you think it is? Grave. Okay, cool. And the correct answer is... it is indeed a grave. Well done. Points all round. Congratulations. It's a grave. That's what we were looking for, and that's what we got. It's a grave. Congratulations. Okay, final round. Here we go. Round 15. Last one. Everyone has me, but no one can lose me. What am I? Oh, excuse me. Sorry. Everyone has me, but no one can lose me. What am I? You're better at the short riddles. Ain't that the truth? Oh, okay. I like that answer. Sure. So go on, Ethan. That's a good answer. What does Twigsy think? Twigsy's using the big brain power now, just getting on that big brain thought, just like really working it right now up here. How's it working? How's it going? How's it? I'll stop. Okay, the correct answer for this final round is a shadow. That is it. It's a shadow. But do you know what? I'm actually going to give you points, Ethan, for heart, because also to be fair. No one loses their heart. I mean, they die, but no one loses their heart. It's great. It's lovely. So points to that. Well done, Ethan. So that means that at the end of all of this, in third place was Veronica, but she's gone. So, you know, hey. In second place was Ethan. Ethan came second. We're proud of you, man. We're proud of you. Fantastic. And Twigsy, you are the winner with first place at 15 points. Congratulations. So on the final leaderboards, Twigsy, you move up in the world. Ethan, as do you. Fantastic work. And then Veronica gets 1 point. Just for you know, that's it. Cool. All right then. That concludes this episode of DansDen Live. Tomorrow we will be discussing about giving love is cowardly. And I hope all of you log in for that one, because that is going to be a doozy. Twigsy, what have you done? What have you done? What have you started? We're going to talk about that tomorrow at 12 p.m., same time as always. But until then, everyone, have a wonderful day. Ethan, I'm actually thinking I might call you in like 5 minutes. I'm going to call you in about 5 minutes, just so you know. I'm just going to say that here. I'm calling you in 5 minutes. Otherwise, everyone have a great day. 24 hours. See you tomorrow. And yeah, until the next one. Thank you very much for being part of this. Always, as always, you can email me here. Of course I will. Yeah. Twigsy, if you want, you can do another banner, bit of channel art if you fancy, because you have to get there early. Yeah, you better get there early so you can explain yourself. I love it. Straight for the defense. We're looking for more banner art if you want to draw anything. Just saying. But otherwise, yes, I will speak with you all tomorrow. Have a wonderful day. Much love. Mwah. Toodles. Bye.